How's it going, everyone? Equinox Phoenix here, and today we're going to talk about Superman and Lois Season 1, Episode 5, titled The Best of Smallville. Now, this episode is, how do I do this? well, so it's time for the Harvest Festival. That's where we're going to start. We're going to start with the Harvest Festival. It is time for the Smallville Harvest Festival, a, tradition dating back to 1949, and the founding of Smallville, which, that's a long time, especially considering we're in 2021. That's about 72 years. It is also it is also worth noting Clark tries to get the boys to he tells the boys about the Harvest Festival and about how much fun it is and how much he's looking forward to it and how much his mother, uh his adoptive mother, Martha Kent, look forward to it. And Lois mentions that he was apparently very obsessed with it when they started dating, which, kind of cute, but Anyway, so the boys then go to school, and good news and bad news. Good news, Sarah asks Jordan out on a date to the Harvest Festival. Bad news, Jonathan's girlfriend Eliza dumps him over the phone. This this creates a tremendous amount of resentment for Smallville in Jonathan, which leads to him drinking at the Harvest Festival and getting in trouble because he drank enough that Lois could smell it. Not just Clark. While he was drunk, okay, hold up. Before that, we then find out that Kyle has been drinking due to the explosion at the donation center, or whatever the place was called. Uh, Kyle had been drinking because his friend got severely injured, might not come back to work. This is not a good thing because Kyle is an alcoholic. This upsets Sarah. Naturally, of course, when your alcoholic parent drinks, it's gonna upset the children. And so when Jonathan and two others, I don't remember their names, let's call them friend one and friend two for now, uh, show up and make a ruckus near Jordan and Sarah, Sarah gets upset. Because, they're drunk. And she leaves. Essentially, it ruins the date between Jordan and Sarah. Jonathan apologizes, they walk forward, and that's when they meet Clark and Lois, who tell them both go home, because one of them has been drinking. Right? Like, obviously, these guys are like, what, 16? And it's illegal for kids to be drinking in the US, right? Like, the minimum drinking age here is 21. Uh, they do. Now, I think her name is Chrissy. She calls Lois because she had tracked down Derek Powell, who came back this episode, and followed him to meet with the evil human Kryptonian chick that works for Morgan Edge. Superman, of course, Clark being Clark, hears this, flies off to rescue. Of course, this doesn't turn out well. Derek and Clark fly off. But guess who's back? Captain Luthor. he's back this episode. Missed him last week, but he's back, and he shoots down both Clark and Derek. This results in Derek kind of disintegrating. It's not the shooting him down part that get him to disintegrate. We're actually not 100% sure what caused it. If it was Derek, if it was Mork and Edge, if it was something else. But he disintegrates, saying, "I'm already dead." Thanks. We find out that Captain Luthor on his Earth was married to Lois. This is, of course, very interesting. I'm wondering what Captain Luthor's first name is now. I'm very much wondering, because we've seen that because of the Smallville crossover and the crossover. No, because of Crisis, we've seen that there are technically multiple iterations of not only Clark, but obviously all the characters. So there are multiple actors for Lex Luthor. So I'm just wondering, is this a Lex Luthor from another Earth? I think it'd be interesting. We're stuck on a wait and see approach. Anyway, Clark and Lois decide to give Jonathan a get out of jail free card when it comes to the drinking. This is your one. It's your one punishment free bad act, as it were. Because Jordan got one with the football thing. Right? Jordan was allowed to play football. So we will let it go. They should not get it. So they decided to let it go. Lois calls him a softie, which we all know Clark is a softie, right? Like, it's just who he is. In every sense of the word. Anyway. Sarah and Jordan, towards the end of the episode, they have a heart-to-heart. Sarah says, she asked them on a date, ruined the date, can we just be friends for now? Jordan accepts, makes a joke about how, he should be the one that's mad because, she was the one who ruined the date. And they have a laugh over it, right? It was a joke. They have a laugh. It's, harmless teenage fun. And as Jordan is walking away, he gets jumped by, what's his name? The dude who got powers from the Jordan blowing up a tanker. Who then proceeds to beat on Jordan, asking him, "What have you done to me?" And the episode cuts off there. I believe actually the episode cuts off with Jordan being knocked out, specifically. Overall, I think this episode was pretty great. We progressed the plot a bit more. We learned more about Captain Luthor, which is also great. I will say now it's the end of the episode. Apologies for not having a video last week on this, on episode 4. I messed up the recording for Flash, and Flash takes priority, and so I didn't have time. I had to re-record the Flash video, which meant I didn't have time to record a Superman video. So apologies for that. I will try and do better in the coming weeks. But yeah, anyway. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright.